whole new world and way of thinking are opening up for you, Pisces. That's what I'm hearing as I tune into your energy. Welcome, welcome to your November reading. So, we just had a new moon in Scorpio. That is your ninth house, the house of spirituality, philosophy, religion, travel, big ideas, anything that broadens our horizons, right? So, a refreshing new perspective, probably some restlessness, maybe a desire to literally travel, or at least metaphorically, like to explore things and people and places and ideas that you have never been to before. Now, meanwhile, in about 10 days, about mid-month, we're going to have a full moon in Taurus. That will be in your third house. So third house is daily activities, emails, messages, coworkers, errands, chores, tasks. So as you are having this philosophical restlessness and this expansion and this opportunity to kind of begin this new adventure or bring things into your life that integrate adventure, even if you're not leaving your house. Like, oh, I want to start studying this new thing or get into this project because it's really going to help me expand who I am, even if I have to stay in the bed. You know what I'm saying? As you're doing that, make sure that you do not lose sight of those little daily nuts and bolts things, your routines, your habits, because that full moon hitting the third house can be either a crisis or a culmination. So if you do maintain your routines and you kind of work in this new study or this new activity or whatever into your routine and you gain a real rhythm around it, you could see some big, amazing expansions, opportunities, connections happening on that full moon in Taurus. Or conversely, you could spend a bunch of time like diving into this topic or this perspective or this thing, kind of lose your sense of how the nuts and bolts are working, and then that full moon could look more like a burst pipe or like an angry message from somebody that, like, you said you were going to get back to me a week ago and I haven't heard from you. Oh fuck, I've completely forgot. I was like in Tahiti, literally or metaphorically. Pisces things. Okay. All right, Pisces. Let's get into the story of your month. As always, we are going to look at past, present, future, guidance for you in the month of November, the story of the month, and how you show up as the protagonist in that story, what kind of qualities you are bringing forward, and what Spirit wants to highlight for you for your highest good. Thank you, Spirit, for being here for Pisces. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising, and Dominant People. Thank you for helping us tune into the energy of November for Pisces people, Spirit. We want to know about the recent past for Pisces as it pertains to the present. Whoa! And the unfolding future. These cards are jumping. Spirit, what does Pisces need to know about their past, about where they stand presently, and how the past and present decisions are unfolding into their future, Spirit? And we want to know that working with the climate showing up for Pisces, what is your guidance to help them make the most of it? What is your guidance to help Pisces have the most joyful, easeful, peaceful, fulfilling, and fun life possible? In the month of November, Spirit, how can we create that? Bonus card. Pisces in the month of November. Pisces in the month of November. Yeah, it's like Spirit is like, don't lose the trees for the forest. It's a little ninth house, third house reversal. That's funny, Spirit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't lose the trees for the forest. And then I pull this as your future card. There you go. Beautiful. Yes, distractions are plentiful. Oh, but you're going to do just beautifully. Okay. Be brave, be bold, be daring, be childlike. You come through as the Page of Wands, Pisces. I mean, I used the word adventure earlier. Adventurous is a really important quality for you, a willingness to go where it feels like fun. You are so supported in that. Two of Wands sitting in the recent past. I feel like lots of you have already started this journey. Big journey too, where it's like, I've been doing this one phase of life for a super long time, the globe in his one hand, right? But then they've got this empty hand. There's something calling me. There's something calling me. I've done this. It's great. I love it. I did it for a long time, but life is short and life is long. So life is short, meaning you got to go for what feels fun and what makes you feel alive. And life is long. You can always change your mind and start a new version of life. There's, time expands when you live in the moment. So live true to yourself in this moment, Pisces, not in a fantasy, not in a future projection. I'd love to be this kind of person. What right now feels really good? What right now makes my soul sing? Let me move, even if it's 1 degree that I can move toward that, or bring 1 more minute of that into my life each day, or whatever, okay? Increments are still great. So be brave, be bold. If you want something, say it. If you need to send a letter or submit a resume, or you want to just ask somebody out to coffee or whatever, do that. Don't hesitate. Page of Wands, big open heart, big, brave, gold, also a messenger. I said gold instead of bold, but that's kind of fun. They are also gold. Speaking of gold, sitting in the present, the sun, clarity, positivity, joy, health. Health is a really important word for me to say right now. I feel like your health is great. That's what the sun says to me. And for those of you who do not resonate with that, the sun card is pointing toward, you can certainly be feeling this way, but we need to make that a priority, and we need to integrate, more foods that have seen the sun, for example, probably more time outside, getting some vitamin D, getting some exercise out in the sun, but also embrace your visibility. You have the Magician and the Justice card sitting in the guidance position. You had a bonus card, right? And you have 2 major arcana. Decide that you're fucking magical. Decide it, and then never debate it again, okay? I want to come back briefly to the sun, because we're going to jump back and forth here. The sun in the present, the 8 of Pentacles in the future. Growth. I love to see the sun around Pentacles cards, because it is like the sun shining down on this beautiful growth that you are cultivating. This craft, this skill, this legacy is another word that I'm hearing, where it's like, if I take care of this, this will take care of me, and then beyond me, and then beyond my years. So beyond me as in my family, my community, the people that I care about, and then even beyond, it may take care of generations. You may be trying to set up something that is for like a foundation, like this is a nonprofit, this or that is going to, even when I die, my name will be on this, and people will remember this, or people will benefit from this that I'm creating. Even if what you're creating is the work that you do in this lifetime, the ripples go out beyond you. It's a really beautiful thing that Spirit is showing me. Sitting in the climate and energy around you, 5 of Wands, an opportunity to get distracted, an opportunity to get caught up in petty competition. If you are putting your ideas out there in the world, put them out there without looking at the analytics. And if you're getting comments and things that feel discouraging or that threaten to throw you off path, then don't look at the comments either. But certainly don't compare yourself to other people in any way, okay? You are your own thing. The sun, the Magician, the Page of Wands. You are your own thing, so comparing yourself to other people is like a time suck at best and debilitating at worst. Please forgive my kitten who is trying to get out of the room like her life depends on it. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Sorry about that, Pisces. Okay. So, growth. When you focus on yourself and your joy, growth of your money, growth of your skills comes along. Remember that you are singular, that you are the only one, and make decisions based on that. Do what feels right and feels true to you, and don't use other people or other people's work as a barometer ever. It's like it's a, it's a, it's a tempting old habit. The Eight of Cups is sitting in the key position. Tempting old habits. Emotional hangover. There's like an element of walking away from something or someone that has it's time is done. You've had enough. It is the feeling of, oh, usually I have a drink to wind down at the end of the night, and you try to have your customary drink that you've been having for the last however many decades, and you feel worse than before you took it. It is just that sign of when things are ready to be out of your life. Like, I'm going to make another comparison, a relationship. It's like everything was great. I loved the way that they sneeze, and I loved the way that they laugh when they're talking to their friend on the phone. And now it's like, I can't fucking stand the way they sneeze. And whenever they're talking to their friend, they put on that fucking voice. And I just want to. These are signs that our spirit has like evolved past the lessons. Okay, I got everything I needed from this. Drinking doesn't feel good anymore. Spending time with this person doesn't feel good anymore. It doesn't even fulfill the small amount of fulfillment that it gave me before. It's a sign that I've outgrown it. You're growing a lot. I'm actually going to use the phrase spiritual growth spurt. Now I can see it. This is a spiritual growth spurt, and when we have a spiritual growth spurt, there is often this melancholy accompaniment of, fuck, I didn't mean to outgrow this. Fuck, like I didn't mean to outgrow this relationship or this town or this job, but in the course of becoming more of myself and enjoying more of myself and enriching more of myself and journeying out into myself and soul searching, I've discovered, oh, I don't belong here anymore. Or this does not belong in my life anymore. Make the brave choice. That's what that judgment card, that justice card in your guidance position is saying about that Eight of Cups. Make the brave choice, the choice that involves a lot of faith. In the Eight of Cups, you'll notice this figure is turning their back on the Eight Cups, but they are walking toward the source, a whole ass waterfall. So you're sacrificing a few drops, stagnant drops, for unlimited source energy. Sitting in your hopes and fears, the Ace of Swords. A new beginning, a new choice. Spirit is using the phrase an inconvenient truth. Speaking an inconvenient truth. Again, the Justice card, you see she is holding up her own Ace of Swords. You have something to say. You have a message that you want to share, and for some of you, this is like, I want to say this because I need to say this in my personal life. I need to announce that this is my new philosophy or my way of thinking, or that this is my line or whatever. So I need to let my family and my friends, the people around me know. For some of you, this is like, I am a teacher or a healer or a creator, and I have a thing that I need to let the whole world know. Whichever camp of Pisces you find yourself in an era of being truer to yourself. And I say, take that mantle up with courage. And remember that you have not just the right, but the divine talent to make it up as you go along. If you don't want something anymore, you can change it. Don't care what age you are, don't care where you are in life. Like Spirit said, life is short and life is long. You can change at any time, and you can collapse 5 years into 5 months if you really sink into what it is that you are trying to make happen. You could dilate it into 5 years by waffling back and forth, by spending one day on it and then falling off for a few months and then trying it again, or you could collapse it into 5 months to get to your goal by sinking all the way into it, staying present with it, staying committed to it, and saying, God damn it, I get to make it up as I go along. How's that sit on you, Pisces? Let me know if you feel like it. Comment below, stories, questions, reflections. Are you already going through this? Pisces are one of my favorite signs, so I love hearing about y'all and your adventures. external adventures and spiritual internal adventures equally. Thank you for being here with me, Pisces. Say hello to Derpy. We both appreciate you being here. And if I don't see you in your mid-month reading, then I hope I see you in December. Till then, bye-bye.